Hello there and welcome to my review of the Yuancin Touchpad Mini Smart Android Video Projector. It's a portable projector, it's a standalone device. It works off a 5400 mAh battery. It has a facility to power other devices as well, and it comes with the standard things to get it up and going. You have the 3-pin UK adapter for the power supply. This is for recharging the unit and supplying power to it. It comes with a Roku style remote, nice and simple, one of the better ones I've seen with Android devices because it is so easy to use and so basic. There's not a multitude of buttons and it works really well. It comes with an internationally standard HDMI cable, an extensive instruction manual, well written in English, and of course the smart box that comes in. I'll just have a look to see what we've got as far as contacts and everything's concerned. Here on the side we have the TF card slots. This accepts cards up to 64 gig for more storage space. We have an infrared receiver for the remote control. We have the headphone socket, it's a standard headphone jack. The HDMI input, it also outputs so you can use it as a smart box on any TV if you don't want to use the projector side of it. Two USB slots for USB extensions, USB sticks and so on. And also for charging other devices as well. The DC input, which is where the power plugs into. On the side here we have the power button, long press it to switch it on. We have the resets hole. This is used for resetting the box to the standard defaults if you wish to. Just stick a paper clip in there. We have the focus dial for use for improving the picture focus. On the front we have the aperture where the lamp comes out. The light comes out of this. This is the lamp hole as such. This is for ventilation. It outputs hot air from there. And finally on the other side you have the speaker. It looks like there's two. I suspect there's only one speaker there, but it gives out quite a bit of volume. If you're on your own and stuff, and you just want to watch something, it's perfectly good for that. Now also on the top I'm going to point out, now I don't use this particular, I prefer the remote controls, but this here is a touchscreen. And this can be used for controlling the mouse. If you can't find the remote control, you can just run your finger over it as if it's a mouse mat on a laptop. Now quite simply, it's one finger press to select things, 2 finger presses to go back, and 3 fingers takes you back to using them to the menu. So it's quite simple. You can also use 2 fingers to drag up and down and across to scroll up, down, left or right. This is a great little feature. If you know, I've never seen this before in a box, and certainly if you haven't got the remote control to hand, you can manage it using that. But for the sake of this video I have to keep it short, sort of thing. I've got a limited amount of space I can put on Amazon, and that's all we'll go into with this. But it is a great feature and it works well. Right, so I'm going to be showing a few different setups for this box here because it has a lot of functions and great aspects of it that I'd like to try and get through. Here, just to show you that it can actually accept an input, so it can output to the projector an external device. So all I've got plugged in here is an Amazon Fire TV box, which is connected via the HDMI. You can see that straight into the projector. The USB connection there is actually a USB air mouse that I'm using just to make life easy. The remote is very good, but I still prefer the air mouse. And this is an external speaker. It's just a bog standard Bluetooth speaker. There is speakers built into the box, but I just want to show you the fact that although the Bluetooth ones work, they can be a bit quiet, and I just want to show the difference between using an external Bluetooth speaker and the internal ones. So I'll come to that. I just want to show you that setup. Now I'm going to go dark in a minute, so it's you won't be able to see exactly what it is I'm using. Now just to give you a rough idea of the size of this box, by the way, this is the Samsung S7 phone, the S7 Edge, and you can see there the footprint's pretty similar. It really is. Width is about 3 times as thick as the Samsung, but size-wise it's not much bigger than that. So it's completely portable. I mean, that phone easily fits in my pocket. That's a bit chunkier, but it's still easily portable. Right, again, I'll be back in just a second. I'm just going to turn the lights off and stuff and turn the projector on. Right, this is the projector powered up now. This is the standard home screen that it comes to. Now this is the actual smart box built into the projector that's outputting here. Now I just want to show you that you can change this to an external supply. So basically anything that has an HDMI output can be plugged into this box and then projected onto whatever you wish. Now I'm projecting here onto a plain wall in my living room. This is there's no screen here. There's it's just a magnolia painted wall, so it comes out really well. Now if we just go to Smart Apps, and we go down to Settings, and in here you'll find HDMI in. And if you turn HDMI in on, Within a couple of seconds you'll switch to your external source. Now any banding you can see, I can't actually see, it's coming off the camera, so it's the camera picking up the banding, but my picture's perfectly good here. Now that to me is a really clear picture. It's projecting in a TV size of roughly about 55 inches onto my wall. It can go much bigger if you move the projector away, but it will go more wishy-washy sort of thing. But here, this is absolutely perfect. It'll easily go bigger than this and it'll stay a good picture. If it says up to 200 inches, I think you might be pushing that one a bit, but certainly 55, 60, 100 inch, 120 inches you'd be fine with. Now just to show you that it is the external box that's being used. This is an Amazon Firebox. And again, it works very well. Okay, here we are, we're back at the main screen again. Sorry for stopping the video, I have to get it back, you have to unplug everything and so on. I didn't want to waste time with that. Oh, that's the time we've got an email. Right, so on this you've got the bog standard stuff. All this is sharing stuff. eShare is for sharing things, Miracast is for putting stuff off your phone and projecting it onto a projector, along with AirPlay and stuff like that. You've got your web browser, Netflix, Twitter, Facebook and YouTube. Now this homepage as such, you don't seem to be able to edit in any way, but you can edit the next one, which is the App Center. You can add all your own stuff onto here. There's very little installed on this from the get-go. Kodi wasn't on there. Amazon Prime I've installed myself, iPlayer, Plex, all that I've put on myself. And I've taken a few things off which I didn't need. You've then got the smart apps along the top. This gives you a whole list of everything that's on the box. Now what I'd like to see here, I'm going to point out, is you've got the manual in here in a digital format, which is always good. If you lose your manual, it's always available there. So basically that's all the stuff that's on there. And then finally you've got a quick settings which allows you to do everything. I prefer using, if you go to the smart apps, you've got the full settings available in there. Now I am going to say the Play Store is available and works fine. So you can, anything you want to install, you can install. You must remember that this box is on Android 4.4, so there will be some limitations. For instance, the latest version of Kodi 17 doesn't work on this version of Android. 16.1 does, but you'll have to source that off the internet. It's not available in the Play Store. It won't show up. If anything doesn't show up and you know it exists in the Play Store, it's because it's not compatible with this version of Android. Now to me it's not a big deal because everything I want actually works on here, so it's going to be perfect for what I need it for. If we just go back to the home page, just give you a quick show you how quick it is. Now this is connected to my internet. You can see here we're on 26% battery at the top. There's a good battery on this. I'm fully charged about 3 hours. There's my Wi-Fi, there's my Bluetooth, and that's saying that my Ethernet's disconnected. YouTube works exactly as you'd expect it to. Again, it's clear. It's a very bright picture. It's only 300 lumens on this, but it really does throw out some light. I've got ones upstairs with 2,200 lumens, and they don't. This seems as bright as. But if we just click on the first one that comes up. Now what you can hear here is the internal speaker. It's on set on maximum volume, as you can see there. But as I don't know if you see there, I don't know if I'm doing it justice with this, it's only 720 camera. The colours there are fantastic. This is every bit as good as my TV. And this is coming from a box, it's self-powered. And it's projecting from a little tiny aperture. It really is impressive. So you can see there, YouTube works perfectly well. It's nice and quick. Netflix is as you'd expect. Now the version Netflix here is an older version, but I've gone through it and everything works the same way. There is an update available for it, but it won't work on this version of Android. So I wouldn't, try it. Just this one works. Again, crystal clear. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to turn on the external speaker just so you can hear the difference.
Bluetooth.
It's obviously going to be significantly louder.
Connected.
He says with the volume turned down. Let's just turn it up.
Call me a cab, will you? What about your vehicle? Keep it.
So yeah, the sound is better with an external Bluetooth speaker. Well, that's just a great option to have. You can also plug headphones in via the normal headphone jack that's there, or another speaker. That doesn't have to be Bluetooth, via the normal jack. You've got every option available to you, but I like the fact you can have a Bluetooth speaker plugged in.
Herman Trout.
So that's Netflix there. Now if we go back to the App Center, these are the ones I've plugged in. Now Kodi, lots of things are going on with Kodi at the minute within the UK and stuff, so I've only installed the bog standard version here just so you can see it's there. It's installable. I've not set it up in anything special, but it's there. It works perfectly well as you'd expect it to do. But there are things that you need to be aware of with UK internet service providers and that blocking Kodi at the minute and stuff. There's now what you can do about it. It's not Kodi's fault, it's the UK government. Right, so then you've got Amazon Prime Video. iPlayer, again, works perfectly well on this. Now I'm going to say, as with all of these boxes, it seems to be the case with all of them, things like Channel 4, More 4 and My 5, they don't seem to like these boxes. It's not an issue with the box, it's an issue with the programs that make the apps. They simply think it's some sort of tablet or it's been rooted or whatever like that, and they just won't work. It's again, you can't blame the box, it's down purely to the app writers. As you can see there, again, nice and quick, very responsive, with again, great picture, superb picture. Let's click on that there. So it starts up straight away. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's unbelievable a box this size can output like this, off a battery as well, and the battery lasts so long. So again, back off that. You really don't need to see the rest. You've got a file explorer there, just for instance. Actually, there you go. I'll just quickly, I've got a USB plugged in. Should have a bit of content on it. There you go, Big Hero 6. And I'm just going to play this with the video app that's built into it. So let's just try that. Now this is going off the USB pen. You've got 32 gig of internal memory on this. So you've got a large amount of space. You've also got the ability to add a flash card up to 64 gig, which gives you even more space again, and then obviously USBs like this. So you've got a huge storage space if you want to. So again, you can bang it in, fill it up with all your content, and you can take it away wherever you want to go. I bought this to use for camping. We've got a white van, projects on the side of it, absolutely perfect. Sit there at night watching films in the beautiful English countryside. So that's that side of it. You then, if we go back to the smart apps, tons and tons of stuff, whatever you want to put on here. Twitter, Facebook, anything you want. Calendar, you name it, it's all on there. And you can install whatever you feel you want to, again, within the regions of the Android system. Now, as I said earlier, you can even use this. This acts as a power bank, so you can use it to charge your mobile phones. It's only a 1 amp one, so it'll be a slow charge. But you can certainly use it to power things like Chromecasts and stuff like that, other external device that you might want to connect it to. Another feature I like, obviously, you can connect it to, we go to Smart Apps. I can have my Google Music on it, which, again, away you go. Connect it to your phone for the internet or any Wi-Fi, anywhere you go, you've got access to all your music. Now, the other thing you can do with this as well, it has an Ethernet port, so if you connect it via the Ethernet or even via a mobile thing, it can act as a wireless hotspot again, so it can act as a wireless extender. There are so many things to this box, it's incredible. No, I don't want to subscribe. Why do you always ask me? Let's play me music. There you go. So, what a box, what a piece of kit. Video, music, anything you want with this. You can use it for presentations, you can share documents using the sharing facilities. Let's turn it off. And it works off its own battery. I think that's absolutely amazing. I have one of these similar where it's a projector, a portable projector, but I have to use it with my tablet. This has everything built in that you can possibly want, and it's considerably cheaper than the other projector that I bought. So this one's now my favourite, it's my go-to one. So I hope this has helped you. I'll put a lot more in the write-up, if you know what I mean. This is just a quick idea for a video for you. And I hope it helps you decide if you want to purchase it. It's certainly been great for what I want it for, and I'd certainly definitely recommend it, really would. There might be better ones out there, I don't know. I took a punt on this one and it really does fit my expectations. It's currently it's currently £200, £195 sorry, on Amazon, which I think is a great buy considering what it is you're getting. Right, thanks for watching.